Hello everyone, welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. Today's reading is going to be another look at the energy surrounding the recent tragedy that occurred with Gene Hackman and his wife, found unalived in their home, unknown what exactly caused that at this time, along with one of the family's dogs. So I've done two other previous readings. If you haven't already, please go ahead and familiarize yourself with those. I'm kind of just jumping in because when I first looked at the energy, I thought that it was going to be kind of clear cut and I'd have at least an idea of what happened, and it just feels like this deeper bunny hole of trying to piece everything together. I wasn't planning on doing this reading, but I sat down and the energy came pouring in and told me to go to a specific deck that I have, which is, oh wow, look at that. Okay. Wow, I'm just getting so many downloads. So I apologize if I'm a little scattered. Please bear with me. I'm also still recovering from a head cold. So if you hear that in my voice as well, that is why. But I was pulled to the energy of the Golden Girls deck, and it felt right because of obviously the age of most of the individuals that were actors on the Golden Girls show, which was one of my favorites growing up and one of my mom's favorites. But I'm sure that they knew each other. So I just felt pulled to that deck specifically. And on the bottom of the deck, when I looked, was this, the Eight of Swords. And when I was getting into the energy, I did feel some form of being trapped. Not so much for Gene's energy, although I can look at that further, but for Betsy, his wife. I just felt this feeling of feeling trapped. Now, if you see here with the Magician, yeah, there's something more. They were trapped in this house somehow. See here, and you have the two individuals with the Magician energy, but look at this card. This is such a strange Magician card. And I'm kind of chuckling because I'm looking at this character, and I mean, she was one of my favorite characters, I think, in TV ever. But there's something to do with feeling trapped and not to trust someone. And I do feel as though there was this secret admirer, because I have it here, who comes off as being very timid, but I don't know if this person can be trusted, who maybe pretended to be a friend and wasn't. And then I have here, look at toxicology, like given something, and this says karmic relationship, toxicology. But what I'm feeling pulled to is spiking a drink, right? Spiking a drink, and how it fell out was being poured. Now, when I was sitting down to get into the energy of this reading, I had decks I was trying to put together, and I accidentally hit one, and it flipped, and it showed a different card that was just like this with toxic. And I was like, oh, there's the drink. And I'm like, well, oh my God. And given to two, look at, they both have the drinks. See, the Two of Cups, the two. So I do feel like they were given by this, it doesn't have to be, but I keep getting a feminine energy is involved somehow. And I feel like that could be an energy of a mother who had a child. And I gotta, oh, that's not the Magician. What is this? What is this? Holy crap. Okay. Holy crap. I'm so confused right now. This is Judgment. I don't know if this is an error in this deck. I was told specifically to go to this deck. I've used this deck multiple times, but I haven't like studied this deck, and I only really use it because I just love it and when I feel called to it. I don't ever remember really looking at this card before. Look at this card. See this? This is a Judgment card, but it says the Magician. Someone was controlling the two of them. I think this was Betsy, and I think this was Gene Hackman. So I do feel as though, again, now I'll show you why I was so shell-shocked here. What is this card? Look at that. And it's the same. I'm forgetting her name, but the mother This was the mother. Obviously, both of their parents would be passed, but there's some mother. It's a mother. And I feel, based on the reading that I've done, that there was a child that was not, what is it, an illegitimate child, or a child that was not recognized by Jean, and possibly paid off this mother. I don't know. There's something more. I don't know how it all ties together. Let me first go with the cups. So, given something in a drink. Oh gosh, let me just backtrack for one moment. This is for entertainment purposes only. I did not know any of these people in the physical, and I felt pulled to the energy, and now I'm just trying to give my interpretation of the tarot to help put pieces together of what may or may not have happened. Please don't take this as truth. Entertainment purposes only. There is no fact here. Okay, thank you. Now, let me actually try to shuffle and go through. This was all on the bottom of the deck when I grabbed this. There's definitely a Queen of Pentacles energy. I got this multiple times, and here it is again. Queen of Pentacles. Someone who is feeling like they are deserving of money, or, yeah, they're deserving of money, because I have the Five of Pentacles now in reverse. So this Queen of Pentacles energy feels deserving of money. So let's dig a little bit deeper as to why. And I don't know if there's a Judgment card in this deck now, because I'm assuming, I don't know if it's a misprint or if this is just how this deck is, but that is important, and it's important that I got led specifically to this deck. So someone was manipulating and controlling and keeping them trapped in this house. And when I say house, I'm hearing like House of Horrors, and I have the Chariot card there. So there was definitely more going on. And the reason is for the money tree, the money tree. It's like, this is my cookie jar. This is our money tree. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We keep a watchful eye. I'm saying we, but it could be multiple energies, right? Because I get like Three of Cups, possibly people working together. Okay. So there's more going on, and I do feel as though there was something spiked in a drink, or something put in a drink, or something put in water and given, possibly. Yeah, I get the Wheel of Fortune for that. So I do feel as though there was something somehow put in, something that would be ingested from a cup, drink. It would have been drank by both Jean and his wife. Can I get confirmation of that, please, from this deck? I'm seeing Six of Swords in reverse, but what I'm feeling pulled to is, okay, I gotta put this over here. And then there's the Death card. I had just seen, okay. Let me go to another deck. I might come back to this one, but I want to confirm from another deck. Okay. There's definitely foul play afoot. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. All right, let's go to this deck, because this is the one that I had that. All right, we have the Suitcase coming out. Spirit of Travel, Journey, Relocation, Moving On. So let me just see, where does this want to go? Not able to move, stuck. Feeling stuck. Feeling stuck. This wants to go over top of this. Okay, so feeling stuck. And then let me just see. Yeah, again, feeling like losing control, feeling stuck. Why is the Toxicity card here, please? Further clarity on why the Toxicity card is here. All right, I have Nightmare situation. Voices, Goblins, Nightmare. And I'm being pulled to this. Someone was watching. Someone was watching, keeping a watchful eye. There it is. Look at that. There it is. Spirit of Elixirs. So, giving something. All right, let's see. Who's this Queen of Pentacles, please? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Spirit of Armor. Defense, tactical, guarded. Tactical, someone who put together a plan. This person is very attractive. So it has nothing to do with age. I don't know. I'm really trying to hone in on the age of this individual, and I'm struggling with that. I'll try to get further clarity, but a very attractive person, a very alluring person, and I do feel as though someone from his past. Confirmation that this is someone from his past. Jean's past. Confirmation that this is someone from Jean's past. Oh, I get the crystal ball. So we'll search for that. Why do I keep not, I feel like I have a yes, and then I get the opposite of that. Let me try another deck for confirmation. Clarity, please, that this Queen of Pentacles is someone from Jean's past. I think that this Queen of Pentacles was a past mistress or romantic, yes, okay. Romantic relationship here, number 11, soul contract, someone that had a soul contract with, but I get paid this person. Was this a past mistress or love relationship? Was there a love relationship? I get the same thing. So look at, around that energy was 10 of Pentacles energy with the 5 of Pentacles energy. This was someone that I think may have targeted him for his money. This is someone that I think might, yes, I feel pulled to that. I have 3 of Cups energy coming out. So I do feel as though, and I feel it's in the past. I don't think this is present day. This is past, but it plays in. It's a factor. It's a variable. So in the past, there's this beautiful, vibrant, vivacious woman. And I do feel as though this Queen of Wands energy targets Jean. And either there's a romance or they become good friends. This type of, there's a romance. There's a romance that pursues. Okay, let me just see. Further clarity in regards to their relationship. This Queen of Pentacles energy, please. And Jean's energy. When they had a relationship. Give me one card to best describe it. Carrying connection. There it is. Okay, so they had a relationship. Now, I keep getting this card with it. See, I keep getting this type of energy with it. So, I don't know if they partied a lot. I feel like they might have partied a lot. Or there could have been reason to celebrate. There's some sort of attachment. Money. She was about the money. Now, I feel as though she was about the money specifically because there was a pregnancy that happened. And I, because of the readings I read previously, I feel as though there was a child. I'm getting the son. I think there was specifically probably a son that was born. Okay. Now, again, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And then there was a payment made to keep that on the hush and hush. To not impact, it was probably an affair. And to not impact his relationship at the time. Whatever that would have been. Okay, that's what I'm feeling pulled to. Is there anything? And now I'm getting all tied up again. Over here. Trapped. All right, we'll go back to that. Let me just try to confirm that in the past there was an affair that led to a child that was, I guess, essentially kept secret. Let's ask it like that. There's the lovers, right? There's the lovers. There's the affair. There's the concern. And is there a child? Yes, look at that. Wow. And there's here it is again, the community card. See, I don't know. I've had it come out. I don't know if it was parties like that, or if it was scared of what the community would say, or maybe it could even be where one person was with somebody else, like 2 affairs happening and a pregnancy that happened, and then saying, you know what I mean? There's more going on. There's more going on, definitely. And I mean, look at what just fell out. Oh gosh, I'm feeling it in my. Whew. I'm feeling it. Very emotional. Very emotional. So there's the Lovers, there's the concern, and there's the child. So I think this is all past energy that happened in the past. I don't really think that Jean's energy ever forgot about this person. I feel as though then there was a payment. Let me just see. After this happened, was there a payment? Was there a payment then to kind of hide this? Was there payment to the Queen of Pentacles? I have Journey. Oh, and there's the packing the bags, right? Maybe that's why I'm getting all tied up, like having to hide. Maybe this Queen of Pentacles had to stay hidden. Maybe it's that energy, having to move on. We'll see. I could be, both things could be true at the same time, because I mean, look at this, right? For controlling the household with that Magician energy. Journey, change. So again, sending away, like packing up, sending away. That type of energy is what I'm getting here. Okay, was there a payment to send this person away? Now I have the House coming out with money. I think so. With great fortune in the House. I think so. I'm going to put these back in, and I'm going to put these cards back in. And we'll see if we come back to this at all. But that was very revealing, what came out there. So I keep getting confirmation of a child. It feels as though had to cover that up. Had to cover that up to not rock the boat. And it feels as though a payment was then made to hush hush, keep quiet. Let's confirm from this deck. Okay, and I have that Queen of Pentacles energy. Confirmation, please, that there was a payment that was made to keep secret this child. Look at that. Payment right there. So yes, that is payment. This payments didn't stop. I think the payments continued. I don't think it was just one payment. I think they continued over time. And there's the Lovers. So it became a burden. I do think it was a burden. Did Betsy know? Let's ask that question. I think she might have. I think it was a nightmare situation. I think that she might have known. Let's get confirmation. Did Betsy know about this child? Did Betsy know about this child? That was... I think so. I think yes. I think he had to tell her. I get King of Swords energy, and I do feel as though these payments were continuing, and I do feel as though she knew. Okay. Is this... Because obviously, Jean's energy, I mean, he's 95 years old when he passes. So this Empress, this Queen of Pentacles with the child, right? What is her, is she still here in the physical? Because we could just be dealing with just the child. The news of the child is payments going to that child, which would now be most likely an adult, right? I mean, more than, but is this Empress energy still here? This one wants out, but I don't know exactly why. The Knight of Swords. I'm going to put it right here, and we'll come back to that. I have that with the Sun. With the Sun. All right, I got to get further clarity. There she is again. Queen. I'm looking at it like Queen of Coins, nine of Coins. I do feel as though, because she was single, so I don't think that I think targeted him, possibly. Maybe not, but either way, she ends up with child and then paid to move along. Keep it hidden. Keep it secret. How long ago did this happen? How long ago was this child and partnership? Best to the ability of this deck. How long ago? How long ago did that occur? High Priestess, I'm just taking this in. I think it's been quite some time. I think it's been quite some time. Who is this Knight of Swords? Who's this Knight of Swords? Okay, the Eight of Wands. Is this further clarity? All about the money. It's just money all over the place. I feel as though it's possible that his children that he identified as his children, right? The children that we know to be his children. I believe there's 3. It's where they could have found out about this and did not want to share the inheritance. So I feel as though the kids, his kids, that he, oh wow, there's the 3. So the 3 kids didn't want to share the inheritance and made the decision to do something. Let me get confirmation on that, because that's what I'm feeling pulled to. Okay. Did the kids, the family, there's the devil. Yeah, it was going to be too much of a burden. Too much of a burden. So at some point, they find out about this other family member that was sent away into the cold, sent out into the cold, right? But now, at the end of the life for Gene Hackman, because he's 95, right? He's not getting any younger. And at 95, you're really thinking, how much time is there left? So if someone is aware that he's that old and finds out that he's a child of his, then is coming forward to possibly say that, right? And that could have really caused some issues in the family dynamic, especially if it wasn't common knowledge within the family. Now, let me get further clarity on who's all tied up. Who was all tied up? Who's tied up? Is this... All right, let me shuffle some more. I saw the Empress, but I just want to shuffle and then pull out. Who's tied up here? The Four of Wands. Okay, so this, and by the Magician. Thank you. This is, I love when I get confirmation that is just plain as day. So, this is Gene and his wife, Betsy, in the house, being controlled by a magician. Now, here it is. They're right? They're all tied up, or they're being, something happened. I don't know where they're being like, for lack of a better way to put it, and again, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, but held hostage, right? Not able to leave, held hostage. And I have confirmation of that from the tower. So who held them hostage? Gosh, like, remember the movie Misery? I'm seeing it kind of like that. Right? Like, not able to leave. Here's this Queen of Pentacles again. All right. And then the Sun is underneath it. So I'm getting confirmation. I think this Queen of Pentacles had a son, an actual S-O-N, a son, a boy. And I do feel as though it's Jean's son, or he at least believed it was. Yep, because here's the Six of Swords, and made a payment and sent away. Didn't want to have to deal with that at the time, because it would have really impacted his current life, I feel. Okay, so he paid. I do get this feeling like he's always been regretful of that, or there's been remorse, or it at least happened, like there's a sadness. He's not proud of it. I feel like he's not proud of that. I get that type of energy. Yeah, I'm not proud of that is what I'm feeling pulled to for his energy. Okay. Now, he should have just acknowledged it. Okay, the energy wants to come out. I should have just acknowledged that I have 4 children. I should have just acknowledged that, and things, it feels, would have been different, because I get the Six of Pentacles in reverse, but it's showing like it should have been, I should have just dealt with it, acknowledged it, and let whatever was going to happen, happen. There's that type of energy, instead of trying to hide, right? And feeling like that, if I could go back, that's what I would do, something along those lines. Okay. Pardon me. So, I want to know, did the Queen of Pentacles energy, though, is this person involved in any way, shape, or form in the passing? In the passing, as far as the actual unaliving of Jean and Betsy, is this Queen of Pentacles involved? I get the Strength card. And I have a Six of Cups, and I have an Empress in reverse. What? See, this makes me feel, and look at this, Seven of Swords, don't trust. I just really wish that this timeline would hone in for me, because there's the payment. See, I'm getting the whole story again, only it feels like it's unfolding right now. So where there's a female energy who's been taking advantage of an elderly couple and possibly somehow became with child. I gotta really dial in on this timeline, because it keeps going. Let me just see where I feel called to. And that's more what I had gotten the first time I did the reading. I thought, I'm like, how can that be? It has to be, because, I mean, he's 95 years of age. And I know he's still heart beating and things working. I you know, but it just doesn't seem plausible as far as having a feminine energy that's come, but who knows what happened in regards to, who am I to say what's possible? Okay. Ooh, sorry, I just knocked everything. Give me 1 second. My heater turned off. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's use this deck. I'm seeing another deck that I want to go to, so let me pull this one. And this one. Okay. All right. Oh, and I want this one too. See, look, I found more decks. Let's dial in on this timeline. All right. When is this Queen of Pentacles? The feminine energy that had this child. Is this a past feminine? Is this someone from the past? Is this someone from the past? Show me the past. If it's someone. King of Wands, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Ten of Swords with the drink. Either way, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's past or present. It's this person's involved. So I think that this person is still here in the physical, and I think that this person's involved. Okay, so show me this Queen of Pentacles energy. Show me this Queen of Pentacles energy, the involvement, the Emperor, and the Fool taking down this person. Because I'm seeing the fall, and I do feel as though coming up with some sort of plan to give a cup. I have it all over. Again, yeah, giving. Okay. Let's get further clarity. Show me this Queen of Pentacles. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, please. So there's something more with the Justice card coming out, and I feel as though yeah, there's something more. Emperor energy, and I'm going to take that as genes, but she was dependent on him for money. So I think he's been paying her. I think he's been paying her, or was paying it. Definitely paying. So let me just get further clarity from this deck here in regards to, and is trying to do this, trying to cover it up, right? It could be, look at, there's the child, covering up the child. Could be trying to control his mind too, right? Is there anything further we need to know about this Queen of Pentacles from this deck that would help? Is there anything more from this deck that would help? Trapped. I somehow kept them trapped in this house, and then accomplice and partner. But this makes me feel as though it's not so much in the past. Oh my goodness gracious. And I got the ding. So is it more present time? I think, let me see. Okay. I'm trying to see if I have a deck. All right. Okay. I'm asking for a specific card. I know what that card is. If it is present time with this, and what I mean by that is this child either young like this, or still in, like the woman would be pregnant. Let's just see if that's the case. She would be expecting. Is this a child that there is being expecting, or is this a child that is still young? Two of Cups. Three of Wands. That one keeps coming out. Three of Wands. We've got that all over. That's all over the place. King of Pentacles for the money. We'll see what that one is. I just want to make sure. Seven of Swords. Not to trust. It's the same story. Three people involved. And then let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see what this one is. Two of Pentacles. All right. So I didn't get the card that I asked for. So I think it's in the past. And it's just really blurring in. Because, yeah, needed the money. So I think it came back around. So that's what it's feeling like. So this is something that happened in the past, but came back around. And then, okay, I get a ding. Okay. All right. Show me to the best of the ability. How old is this child now? How old? Emperor is coming out. So I think older. Okay. And a boy, because I'm seeing the sun again. So I think it's a male child, and I think older. Okay. So is he, and I'm going to say he, the son, again, doesn't have, I think he's involved. Okay, I think he's somehow involved. So he must know that's his father. Yeah, he's somehow involved, because here's the star card coming out, and I'm looking at that as Jean's energy, and was confused about what to do in regards to inheritance. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Magician. So I feel as though this mother and son are involved. And that's why it feels like it's happening now, but also happened in the past. Because it's tough when you're looking at energy and there's a big timeline gap, but energy really kind of sits all in the same time. It's kind of like this, you know, it's all right there to go tap into, but this is coming back around. Okay, that's right. So I think that this feminine is still alive, and the mother figure, the Queen of Pentacles, is still alive, and I feel as though her and her son are involved in some way. Further clarity. King of Spears. The drink! The drink! And this is the drink to the two of them. And it caused his legs to give out. Like, he fell. Because I did feel like he was feeling like he couldn't walk. His legs gave out on him. The tower. It caused the tower. All right. Further clarity. The fallen star. Which is his energy. So, there was something given in a drink. Man, isn't this not... This is not the first time we've had something given in a drink, especially if you found... Oh my God! Look at that. Confirmation. Temperance. The drink. And we've had similar things like this that happened with Liam's energy. Liam Payne's energy. If you look at those readings that I've done where he was given something in a drink. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Now, so this is what I'm getting. And it led to their judgment. It led to their judgment. So I do feel as though this pair, mother-son pair, felt like they were due part of this inheritance as well. Or, so, okay, did they... Now I'm being led to the Trapped. And I have the Magician again, and I have the Emperor. So it feels as though, and I have the Chariot. Oh man, Spirit loves its humor. Spirit loves to be funny. I will say that. At least my guides love to be funny. They love the humor about the secrets, right? It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Come back tomorrow. Tune in for more. I want to know now. Oh, and again, this is in regards to finding justice. And this is a tragedy. My heart goes out to the family. Being 95, I mean, what an amazing life. What an amazing career. But honestly, it seems like such a tragic way. He deserved, and Betsy and the dog, all of them deserved grace and not to be left for a week or more on end, right? I mean, so my heart goes out to the family, and I'm trying to help put pieces together because there's definitely more that's going on. And if nothing else, this should bring accountability for anyone that feels like, oh, you know what? I need to check in on my parents, or I need to check in on my neighbor. How hard is it to check in on a neighbor, a parent, once every couple days, right? And we have to make the time. We have to make the time, and myself included. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, you know what? I'll just call tomorrow, and then tomorrow turns into a couple days. How fast can a week go by, right? For reaching out or checking in. And also to trust intuition. If you feel like you should reach out, check. So, okay, that's my soapbox speech right there. I think there's more. There's definitely more going on, and yeah, there's 3. Look at this. Every time I ask, I get the 3 again. We have the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups feels like a very similar story, but there's 3 that know about this judgment, right? In regards to what went into the cups that was given to, and it could be, yeah, given to, 6 of, given to both Jean and Betsy. Let me just see, were any of his other family members, involved or aware of this? I think they were aware of this child, yes, because I have the Empress. I think they are aware of this woman. Yep, there's the Empress and there's the Queen of Pentacles. So I think that they were aware of this woman, and they were aware, at least there's others that know. There's others that know about this. Yep, with the Hermit as well. So there's definitely others that know. Okay. I don't think that they were happy about it. I think it caused a lot of gossip amongst the family. A lot of, what are we going to do? This type of energy. 5 of Swords. What are we going to do? Feeling like this is feelings of being trapped. I don't know. There's the... It feels like it's a lot deeper. Payment for the Sun. So I feel as though he's been paying all along for this child, it feels like. And now that payment's going to stop, I think someone came, yeah, look at 4 of Swords saying, no, there's 4 children, and this person is also due inheritance when that time comes. Now, if that's the case, I don't think this feminine, unless they did some sort of ransom right there and took a payment, which I think if they would know, right? So let's just ask, is it the Queen of Pentacles again? I know that they're part of this, but is that Queen of Pentacles and the Sun involved in this feeling trapped? Are they involved in the actual passing? Three of Swords, Page of Swords, I don't know. You can't trust anyone. I might have to look at like all the individual family members, because it feels like this. It feels like some sort of strategic plan to try to get as much money as possible for individuals that were like on the same side. So we're going to try to get as much money as possible for us, and very, very untrustworthiness. But there could even be like fighting amongst people that thought they were on the same side. There's so much more going on. But I feel as though poison is going to be the murder weapon, for lack of a better way to put that. Let's just see if I can get confirmation of that. And then I got to close this reading for today because it is draining me. It's draining me. There's definitely more going on. Okay, let's get further clarity in regards to the, I'm just trying to see what, oh, don't I have that pink deck? Let's try that one. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, I found it. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what comes out. A bubbling brew came out when I split the deck. Now, I was pulled to flowers before the other day too. So it could be some sort of flower that was used as the mode, the method, the methodology. Because I was pulled to flowers. It came out in my other reading as well. And I was thinking like gardener or something possibly when I watched it back. But now I'm thinking possibly put in the drinks somehow, or their water supply somehow, or their water somehow. Okay. Further clarity, where they might not have even known that they were ingesting this, obviously. All right, further clarity, were they poisoned? Were they lunar light? Were they poisoned? And then I have bare bones. Were they poisoned? I have one that's a drink in this one. It's not coming out. So, what's this? The Guiding Glow. All right, I'll shuffle and see if anything else wants to come out. But I don't have that card coming out. So, it feels like it was more... like it wasn't like spiked so much as put into something bigger. Hidden faces. Someone masquerading as somebody else. Someone masquerading as someone else. Like a coming in and able to, it almost even feels like, I know I was saying a drink, but it feels as though it could have been something like a trick. So, like, almost like, and this is not what I think happened, but to an extent of putting something in the garden and thinking it's a plant that's edible, but it's not. It's toxic, right? Something along those lines. Or giving a mushroom and being like, oh, this is one of the finest mushrooms, and then using it to cook with and ingesting that, but it's toxic. Because I keep getting whatever was taken, just left them as bones. I'm getting that energy. And the drink is not coming out of this one. Yeah, no, it's more like this. I keep getting this tree. that led to their final resting. And now I have the drink, but I'm not taking it because it didn't come out. So there's something more with either a flower or, let me just check from one other deck that I have. It would bring more clarity. Where is it? Oh, I found it right here. Right here. All right, further clarity in regards to why are these the trees, but they look like mushroom trees. I don't know. I feel pulled to something like that. Like a tree, like I feel pulled to something like that. And how funny that it's not funny. It's revealing, how eye-opening, how odd that I misspoke when I said funny. My apologies. That came out when I was just talking about that. So something along those lines, but it could be, I don't know, like something that would have been given to consume. So I think yes, I think poisoned. Yep, and then look at the urn that led to the passing. So I think they were poisoned. Okay, both of them? Both of them, yeah. Because look, I have the duality. I think both of them. And I have chills confirming. Okay. All right, I'm going to end this here. So there's definitely more. And now I'm seeing like where there's smoke, there's fire. But it's just showcasing that there's something that's not right. There's a bigger web of deceit, lies, manipulation. And man, I keep getting pulled to the bones. The bones. So secrets. There's secrets that are not going to stay buried. There's secrets that are not going to stay buried. Secrets that are not going to stay buried. I'm being pulled to one other deck, and then I got to jump off because this is really draining my energy. All right. There it is. The money, the other, because the Four of Swords, and I'm seeing there's a fourth sword, a fourth child that feels deserving of this inheritance. Now, if they're not in the will, I don't understand. I don't know. Or maybe they went to try to get a payment. Maybe this fourth child went to try to get paid. There's something more. Yeah, look at that. 4. Goes to the house. The other 3 may or may not be. I think that they know. I think the other 3 kids are aware, and it creates a tower moment for them. So we have this whole family that's just like at odds with each other now, it feels like. And scrambling because they know that their father's 95 years old, right? I mean, he has a fortune that they, I would assume, want, right? The star, they want his inheritance, or at least would be splitting that amongst the 3, splitting that amongst them. But they don't want to share with anyone else. Any other illegitimate, well, I'm hearing a not so nice word that starts with a B. They don't want to share, and or maybe don't even believe it, right? Like, oh, get a blood test, or we don't believe you, we don't trust you, we don't believe that. The Queen of Pentacles, we don't believe you or your mother. And maybe was going to bring this forward, come forward with this, but why? Yeah, come forward with this. So coming forward. At least this Queen of Pentacles and the Sun feels like they were going to come forward and speak this truth. I don't know, but why then would Jean and the wife be targeted? Why are they gone? Strength. Why target them? There's the Magician. Why target them? Why were they targeted? Why were they targeted? Eight of Spears. Okay. To stop it from coming out. So, and there's the Empress, but it's in the payment. So, there's definitely more going on. I'm going to have to do another check-in when I have more energy because this drains me. It just drains me. It drains me because I feel like I'm dealing with a lot of different timelines. Like this is spanning over decades, I want to say. So there's bigger, exhausting. All right, everyone, let me know your thoughts, what you saw, what you think is going on, and any other readings that you would like to see done moving forward. But I didn't even get to, I think they were held captive in that house, right? Because it came out with the Magician, and that energy, it feels like they, at some point in time, were held captive in that house. So we're going to have to look deeper at that. Thank you, everyone. Love and light.